Hey guys, I'm back with another review. I have a very special review today. I have my first IM in the $1,500 range. It's the Unique Melody Mest MKII. I want to thank Marco from my review group. He sent me his Unique Melody Mest with a couple of his custom cables as well. He does his own custom cable work, which really good, like fantastic work that he does with his cables. And he sent me two balanced cables with a balanced 4.4 on each of them, so I could test his cables out as well as the Mest MKII. And currently I've also been reviewing the Letshire Cadenza 4 and the Kinnear Freya 2, and I want to compare the Unique Melody Mest to the Cadenza 4 and the Freya 2 a little bit, because they do share some similarities in certain ways. The Freya 2 and the Cadenza 4 are hybrids as well, with 1+3 balanced armature, 1 dynamic driver, 3 balanced armatures, hybrids. And the Mest MKII is a 1 dynamic, 4 balanced armature plus 2 electrostats and a bone conduction driver. So it's got more units in it, which are contributing to those frequencies. So I want to talk about how it's a very clean. It's probably the most or equal to the most resolving IM that I've currently heard. It's got a lot of similarities with the Kinnear Freya 2 actually. I noticed they're both very resolving in each other's way. They have a very similar level of detail, but where the Unique Melody Mest MKII sets itself apart is it's a bit warmer and a bit a little more natural, or just a little more. It's got a little more weight and body to the details that it's presenting, whereas although the Freya 2 sounds amazing in itself, it's probably one of my favorite IMs at the moment, under $1,000, and at least from what I've been able to listen to. I've also just reviewed the Tangzu Neza, which I really love too. I don't have it right now, it's on tour, or I'd probably have it in the mix as well, just making comparisons, but it's been on tour ever since I got the Freya 2 and the Cadenza 4 and the Mest, so I haven't been able to make any comparisons with the Neza at the moment, but hopefully I can sooner or later. But anyway, I want to carry on, and I want to talk about each level from the sub bass to mids and treble, and make some comparisons between all three that I think you might find interesting. The Mest MKII is, I think it's the most well balanced and the most it shows the most weight and cleanliness in the details. It's got a good full-bodied weight in its presentation and throughout the bass, mids and treble. It's got a very natural and full-bodied sound to it. The Freya 2 isn't too far behind. It doesn't quite have the texture to some of the mid-range and the bass that the Mest does. The Freya 2 still sounds very good. Don't get me wrong, it's still equally as resolving, but it's just maybe just a little lighter sounding. It's just a little more kind of airy, a little more laid back. Not that the Mest Mark II's in your face or anything, but it's just a more full-bodied sound, much like the Cadenza 4. It's got a very full-bodied sound as well. It's got a very prominent bass in the Cadenza 4, which, although in the Mest Mark II the bass is quite full, but it doesn't really overshadow any of the mids or the treble either. It's very well balanced, and it is more resolving than the Cadenza 4, which I also noticed with the Freya 2. The Freya 2 is also more resolving, which I mentioned in a previous video of the Freya 2, which I reviewed and made some comparisons with the Cadenza 4 as well. And it kind of, the Mest Mark II kind of sits just above the Freya 2 in terms of its technical performance and the way that it presents itself. It is just a little bit warmer and a little bit fuller sounding, but they definitely trade blows in terms of the resolvability of each IM in the Freya 2 and the Mest Mark II, and they're both excellent for pretty much all genres, really. I listen to death metal, jazz, drum and bass, dubstep, hip hop. I listen to a bit of like Hans Zimmer and some vocal stuff from artists like Aurora and Lana Del Rey, and the Mest Mark II and the Freya 2 presented all of that all those genres and all those different instruments and vocals all very, very well. And the only real difference between the Freya 2 and the Mest Mark II that I could really pick out between the two was in that the Mest Mark II did have that extra bit of body to the mids and the lower mid range, that sort of thing. It's got really nice bass as well, but the Freya 2 has great bass too and sounds phenomenal on like a tube amp with a good DAC. I've been using the XGO MT602 with upgraded tubes as well. I've got the Jan 5654 or something tubes in it. Can't remember exactly what they are off the top of my head, but some of you tube lovers out there will know what I'm talking about. They both sound great on that tube, the XGO MT602, and I also use the XGO XP2 Balanced, my sort of daily driver Bluetooth DAC amp that I use quite a bit. I usually take it with me, to town, to work. I listen at home sometimes just for a bit of convenience, and it's got plenty of power for like all my IMs. So, and it's got a good little S DAC chip in it too, and I did quite a bit of listening off of the XGO XP2 balanced as well, and yeah, they sound great on pretty much every source that I've used that's got a bit of power. Especially the Freya 2, it seems to really love a bit of power. It really becomes more of a very well balanced sound when you give it a bit of power. And I think all IMs and headphones really sound better with a bit of power and a good DAC. But yeah, like I was saying, the Freya 2 and the Mest Mark II both sound equally as good in the resolution with all those genres I mentioned, and like the vocals and the timbre of the instruments, and they are both a bit more resolving than the Cadenza 4. The Unique Melody Mest Mark II, I'd say, is probably about the best IM that I've personally heard so far. I mean, there's a lot out there that I haven't heard. I haven't heard any of the The Audio, you know, like the Height 10 or the Height 4 or the, you know, the Bravery or any of that kind of thing. I haven't heard like the Moondrop Blessing 3, any of that. So I'm kind of making comparisons of you know, what I have been able to listen to and what I think that the Unique Melody Mest has some similarities with, at least for you guys out there to get an idea of what it does sound like. And yeah, but I don't know what else I can say, but yeah, I've really enjoyed being able to listen to the Mest Mark II and to do my own review and comparisons as well. And I want to thank Marco again for lending me his Mest Mark II. And I forgot to show you the case. It comes with a really outstanding case as well. I didn't get the original box or anything. He just sent me the IMs and the cables in the case, so it's a bit lighter to ship. So I mean, I don't really need all the boxes or anything. Anyway, I've got plenty of boxes as it is. But yeah, I really did love listening to and making comparisons with these three IMs, and I hope you guys enjoyed my review as well. And I'll be back with some more reviews soon. I have the nice HCK F1 Pro coming, and probably I have a couple other reviews that on the way as well. I may have something coming from Hi-Fi Man soon as well, so I'll put some updates in my Facebook groups, Audio Reviews Down Under. You can join my Facebook group for any other updates before my review videos, and yeah, you can catch me in Chi-Fi Audio Reviews too. I also post there quite a bit, so yeah, but you're welcome to join my group as well, Audio Reviews Down Under on Facebook. I usually update my you know, what gear I've got coming in as soon as I get them in. So you'll see what is coming up for review. If you check out my group and don't forget to follow me on YouTube as well, so you get updates on my reviews as well. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you later.